Oh yeah, what are we doing? Oh yeah, I'm with you now. Cannot believe that our colleagues refuse to leave the office so that we can record in the comfy, good sound area.
No, that's fine.
It's not. That's our office. We spend more time in there than anyone else.
So they're spending time in our office, so you've got a problem with that?
Yeah.
Okay, just checking.
They should know that they're intruding on our space.
It's now Cathy and Brad time.
Yes.
I don't care what you're supposed to do with your job. It's now Cathy and Brad podcast time.
Everyone's wrong, and this is why.
Hello and welcome to Whiskey and No Chill. We're two people who know nothing about anything, have very strong opinions around everything. My name is Brad, and with me this week, as always, is my spectacularly short co-host, Cathy. If I describe Cathy in one word, I would use the word nomophobia.
You call me a gnome?
Nomophobia.
Nomophobia?
Yep, I don't know how to say it, but I'm committing to that, so I'm saying nomophobia. N-O-M-O, phobia.
As in like
H-O-B-I-A.
nomophobias. She makes me feel so safe. That seems unlikely.
Do you want to have another guess at what nomophobia means before I insult you?
Nomo. Oh, fear of Italian churches. No, it's Duomo. Never mind. No, I'm out.
A fear of being without your mobile phone.
Oh my God, is that a thing now?
I'm so happy that I found this word when I was prepping for today.
Fuck.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That is accurate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nomophobia.
I was standing on the street going, shit, where's my phone? And £6 went, you're holding it. Oh yeah.
Thanks.
Yeah.
I had it when I was walking around looking for my phone this morning, going, oh, it can't be that far away because I'm listening to a rough cut of our podcast. And it was in my pocket the whole time. So I walk around the house. I was trying to walk around to the point where my headphones would lose contact and that would help me find it and it wouldn't happen. And I had it in my pocket the whole time.
Oh.
So help me find it.
This happens, yeah. So when you can't find your glasses, but then you're like, oh wait, why can I see though?
Yes.
Ah, they're on my face.
I've done that so much. And I've done the opposite as well. I've been walking around going, I can't see very well. My glasses must be really... Oh, I'm not wearing my glasses.
Yeah.
Not embarrassing at all.
I'm just thinking you were fucking snoot. You thought it was nighttime, like a fucking canary.
We did tell that on the podcast before, didn't we?
I don't think so.
Did we not tell that
No,
story?
I don't think we have.
Oh, no.
Why is it dark?
Is a snoot the right word in English for it?
The like tube of fabric that you like
pull over your face.
keep your neck warm.
To look like a bank robber.
Yeah, and you can cover your nose and mouth with it.
Or
your eyes.
Or you wear them when cycling. Yeah, I just for the sake of clarity and finishing that story off and publicly embarrassing myself as much as possible.
That's what I'm here for.
I pulled it over my face and it was kind of transparent and I could see through it. And then I looked outside and thought, oh, it's a bit dark out there.
Why is it so dark?
It's going to rain. Then I realised I was still wearing it over my eyes.
Like a fucking budgie. He's like, cheep, 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 cheep. And then they throw a blanket over the cage and he's like, oh, guess it's night.
Could be time. Yeah. Or, to wildly drag into this, like you. Sleep now. Okay.
Well, yeah, 100%. You just put a box over my head. Fuck, I can't get any work done. Cathy keeps ranting about fucking Good Boy, the horror movie about the dog. Cardboard box over her head. Much better.
Sleepy time. Yeah.
Where were we?
We were up to the point where I remind people this is hashtag not a whiskey podcast. This is a podcast where we drink whiskey and complain about the world. Our two whiskeys this week, we have, as we continue our Irish bracket, it's the start of the semi-final.
Yeah.
And so returning is the baddest of girls of Irish history. Well, probably not, but she's right up there, I'm sure. Top 5.
Probably famous one, yeah.
Yeah. Our last Gráinne O'Malley, otherwise more famously marketed as Grace O'Malley Whiskey.
Grace O'Malley Whiskey, yeah.
Yep, and up against that is...
Dingle!
Our Dingle is back. Cathy's got her Dingle out.
Getting rid of my Dingle.
You know when your Dingle just keeps coming up and up and up?
Yeah, it's weird. It's always about 8 o'clock in the morning as well.
I think we've got a problem if you're drinking the Dingle.
At 8 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah.
It's a breakfast whiskey. Like Weissbier.
It's a whole untapped market here.
Yeah.
What if we marketed whiskies for breakfast?
Breakfast whiskies.
Just common sense.
Totes.
Missing out. So we are drinking whiskey today. We've got the Dingle, we've got Grace O'Malley. And our topic of the day, our rant that Cathy very much wants to get into today is the topic of phobias.
Yes.
Irrational fears.
Yes.
A phobia is an irrational fear, is that fair?
Yes.
Yeah.
I think the definition of a phobia is it's an irrational fear, although fuck you, it's totally rational. I'm going to die. Thank you very much. It lasts for more than 6 months, and as in you've had it for more than 6 months, and it interferes with your life in some way.
In some functional way.
Like, for example, ruining your entire summer and autumn.
Is this bees? Wasps?
I have a lot of phobias. I think it's like an anxiety thing. Or I think there's a correlation association there.
Yeah.
Like if you have anxiety, you're probably going to have a lot of phobias. I mean, that kind of tracks, doesn't it? So I have a lot of phobias, but the two that absolutely devastate my life are spiders and wasps. I don't know what waspophobia is called. Everybody knows arachnophobia.
Yeah, one good movie.
Awesome film, yeah.
One decent piece of branding and game on. So I feel it's going to be quite hard to make fun of your fears in life because that seems quite mean.
But my rant isn't about phobias.
Oh.
My rant is about people who don't have phobias.
Oh.
Because I'm fucking sick of them. You can all fuck off. Right? Leave me alone. I'm not doing it on purpose. None of us are. None of us are deliberately shitting ourselves in public because they saw a feather. That is a legit phobia, by the way.
Phobia of feathers.
People are scared of feathers.
There's so many things I want to Google right now. These are awesome with
Featherophobia?
Featherophobia, waspophobia.
Well, I'm just making stuff up because I can't speak Greek. But obviously, if we had the choice, me and my fellow phobics, we wouldn't be scared of anything. And we would love to be super chill around these things because we would like to just walk up the street without shitting ourselves or drawing attention to ourselves or embarrassing ourselves. Because it's so fucking embarrassing when you're just trying to mind your own business and then a wasp lands in your hand and you throw your pint over your partner and run off up the street.
Please tell me that's a very precise and real story.
It's a bit of an exaggeration.
Well, one should never let the truth get in the way of a good story.
Quite right.
I landed on my knee, not my...
Oh, it did land on my hand though. Yeah.
Oh.
And then I turned to himself and said, hold my pint, and then ran off screaming with my hands. Like when Kermit introduces the Muppets. Yeah, that's me. Yeah. It's really unfair. People are very, very unsympathetic to phobias because if you don't have a phobia, it is incredibly difficult to empathize with that because you've never experienced fear like this in your life. And it's a lot of people struggle to sympathize even because they're like, oh, you're overreacting, you're being a baby, you're like trying to get attention, blah, blah, blah. We aren't. And even people with phobias will be dicks to people who have different phobias to them. So I was getting therapy, I was in counselling for my wasp phobia. And the therapist started telling me about like typical phobias people have. And I was going, feathers? Fuck off. That's so dumb. Anyway, my fear of wasps, though, that's legit.
Totally rational.
Right?
Yeah.
So even people with phobias are dicks about it. It's bizarre.
I'm not great with bees and wasps. One stung me recently. It was quite traumatic. I was like, what the damn hell? And
what did I ever do to you?
I know, right? I was literally just walking through some countryside field. And apropos of nothing, a wasp landed on my foot and then stung me.
Yep.
And then flew off again.
Yep.
And I was like, dick. But then I had a real moment.
Sorry, I just love the imagery on that of like, ow, dick.
Because I looked down and saw her doing it.
Off and gives you the finger.
All 6 legs
You're
going.
a dick. And I do it again.
And I do it again. And I had this real moment where I'm like, A, apparently I don't have a beer or wasp phobia. That's good to know. But B, I haven't been stung by a wasp since I was like 5.
Yeah.
And then so my brains went, see, I wonder if I'm allergic. I wonder how I'd know. So I'm just standing in the middle of a farmer's field going, I wonder how far it is to a hospital right now in case I am allergic. And I just stared at my foot for 5 minutes.
To see if it swole?
Didn't swell up, didn't fall off.
Okay.
But it did get a bit red and ouchy. Then I walked home, texted you to say, what the actual fuck? A wasp just stung me.
Yeah.
Not realising that the outpouring of grief from you would be huge because this was very upsetting to you, the idea of being stung by a wasp.
We can sympathise with non-phobics if the thing we were scared of is a dick to them. Because
Yeah.
we'll be like, oh, I fucking knew they were dicks. I said. Vindication. When we were out for a hike, I was with himself, Penelope, and the Nora of all things. And we're walking along, and I'd caken it because there were wasps everywhere. And it was fine, and it was getting on all right, except every time we stopped walking, wasps like appeared out of the woodwork, literally, in my face. And then I was getting upset, and I was like, "Can we please just keep walking? We came to hike. Let's fucking hike. Go." And then a wasp landed on Nora of all things and bit him. Didn't sting him, bit him. But he went, ah, and like dropped his water bottle. And immediately himself, the most unsympathetic person in the world, was like, don't tell Cathy you got stung. Just suck it up. She can't know. She can't know they did something bad to you. She'll start screaming vindication over the entire like Cyprus countryside.
She can never know.
She can never know. And the knower of all thing was like, oh, but shh. But I saw the whole thing. I saw it all unfold.
We've been travelling a lot recently, right?
Yes, we have.
Are we talking about where we were last week?
Frankfurt?
Yeah.
Yeah. Surprisingly bereft of wasps.
I was going to say.
It's unusual for Germany. Usually
There was a lot of wasps in Frankfurt. I got wasped. Totally the verb I'm looking for. Noun, whatever.
Wasped?
Yeah, I got wasped at a coffee shop.
If you thought there were a lot of wasps in Frankfurt, you have not experienced Germany. Germany is like wasp cruise ship. I don't know, just a huge amount of them. Like if you go to the bakery in Germany and you're like, I'll have that baked good, please. They have to scrape the wasps off it to give it to you. Like I'm not even sure what that baked good is because it's a seething, writhing mass of wasps.
To see what's underneath it.
Yeah, seriously. It's, a pretzel. I love that. Spitting wasps out. They're horrible. Horrible bastarding creatures.
I don't know if I have any irrational fears that are that bad. I'm not great with spiders.
No.
I'm very not great with spiders, actually. You aren't either, of course.
No.
There's another one on there.
I like spiders as a creature.
Yeah, they're good.
I appreciate their role in the universe.
Yeah.
But not to sound like some of the people roaming around the UK at the minute, I just don't want them in my house. I know it sounds bad, but spiders are supposed to be outside doing spidery things. And they look like they just ported here from hell itself. They are the most horrifying looking creatures.
Very horrifying.
On the face of the earth, are they not? All those fucking elbows.
Yeah.
They're so jaggedy and pointy and black and hairy.
I've got this one particular gate that I walk through that a spider has just got this real habit of stringing a web across it, like this 1 meter gap. Like I think he's trying to catch me. Like kings, boys, like kings. I'll bring him down one day.
Yum, yum, yum,
But
yum.
more often than not, I'm walking down this alleyway and through a gate in a little park and the spider's like, woof! Damn it, next time.
I just see him like on the bush watching you come and rubbing its wee feet together.
All
going,
8 of them.
Yeah. Do you not feel tempted to like humour the spider and go in there and be like, help me?
Oh no. I fooled you. Ha ha ha.
Because that's how the fly ended, the original. Yeah.
So my fun fact about the arachnophobia movie is it uses an Australian huntsman spider, which also lives in New Zealand. They're relatively harmless, uncomfortably large. And in New Zealand, they're known as a Avondale spider. And I know this because I live in a very small part of New Zealand called Avondale, where my wife's entire family are from. And so they just roam around and steal babies and eat small dogs.
Sure.
And none of that's true, but there's just like...
But they look like they would.
just massive spiders just crawling around saying, hello, good sir. Hello.
Hot hair.
And it's fine, and I'm okay with it because they're not poisonous. Because everyone says they can't bite you, they can't hurt you, they're not poisonous. Yes, they look scary, that's why we use them in Arachnophobia the movie, but they're not poisonous. And then one day, I'm underneath my wife's parents' house picking up firewood, and I pick up a piece of firewood.
Why was there firewood under their house?
To keep it dry.
Oh, I thought you meant more like you were foraging it.
Oh,
I didn't
no.
realise you were in the wood pile.
No. So like a pile of chopped logs.
Yeah.
And
Or a wood pile.
Yes, a wood pile. Do you know what likes wood piles?
You see, Cathy.
Spiders.
Yes, they do.
And so I
Yes,
pick
they
up
do.
a piece of wood with one hand, and then a large piece of wood, a flake of wood, if you will, just walks off across my hand because that flake of wood was actually a giant fucking spider. And so then I make all those noises that you're making right now with those exact tones and pitch.
Not like, oh shit.
Yeah, no, none of that. I mean, to do Cathy's voice exactly again. Ah!
Not even close. Yeah. I think I'd have to kick you somewhere in particular to get those noises out of you.
And then threw that piece of wood across the yard.
Like that wee monkey that throws the cucumber.
Kinda.
Yeah.
And then my lovely wife went, oh my God, are you okay? Because she thought something was wrong. But then she made a fundamental error that made the situation substantially worse. She said, oh my God, are you okay? Did it bite you? With a real note of panic in her voice. Now, I know they're not poisonous.
Yeah.
She knows they're not poisonous. But when she said, oh my God, are you okay? Did it bite you? My brain decided the entire world has lied to me. She has lied to me. You're all lied to me. They're actually deadly poisonous. I'm going to die. Why would you lie to me? What's wrong with you? Oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, take me to the hospital right now.
Yes.
Also, it didn't bite me.
No.
No.
Doesn't matter though.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, exactly, yeah.
And then just screamed like a girl for quite a while.
Oh, sure. But this is another thing that people who don't have phobias do, is they don't know the best way to deal with someone who has a phobia. And even the most sensitive, thoughtful, trying their best person in the world, they don't have a phobia, so they don't know the best thing to do. And the best thing to do is just ignore you and leave you to get on with it.
It's quite hard to ignore you when you're running around the courtyard like Kermit the Frog.
Well, the best thing you can do is to just ignore that. Or to, like, don't freeze in terror because the thing you're scared of is on you and then stare at the part of you with a look of absolute terror in your face and then be like, that didn't bite you, did it? Because that is going to make you freak the fuck out. And this has happened to me. I've been out walking, right? I was walking along, there's a huge lavender bush over here and there were bees just absolutely going to town on it. And I was walking and whatever happened, my hand like swung just as a bee like flew past and I basically caught the bee and then threw it, right? No biggie. Because I love bees. I'm very pro bee. And don't run around screaming like Kermit the Frog when I see a bee.
Interesting.
I know, bees don't bother me at all. I feel like bees have got much better things to do than chase me around and sting me. And they're not annoying. Bees sort of go, are you a flower? No? Right, and then they fuck off.
Yeah, what's with wasp persistence?
Yeah.
Are you sure? What about now? How about now?
Are you far now?
Yeah, exactly.
Apparently they're looking for heat.
Oh.
Yeah, but then fuck off and get it somewhere else.
And I feel like if a bee's going to sting you, that's much more of a commitment.
Yeah, because
where the wasp is like, stab, 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 stab.
Yeah.
Good day.
Yeah.
See
I call them little flying rapists for this exact reason, because they can just go around stinging everybody all they like.
Jesus.
Fuck off. Horrible shits. Anyway, so I like, boop, the bee.
Yeah, so you caught a bee. Carry on.
Nowhere of all things was there, as was my Austrian friend. And nowhere of all things froze dead in his tracks and stared at me and went, Cathy, right? To tell me, you know, you just touched a bee.
Yes.
I don't give a shit about. And also, yeah, I fucking know I touched a bee. All right. And as soon as he did that, I went mental. I was like, there's a wasp on me, and I started running around screaming. And our Austrian friend understood what Nowhere of all things did wrong immediately. And she was like, it's not a wasp. It's not a wasp. Because she knew if someone has a phobia, just let them deal with it the way they want to deal with it. And if that is you lifting the wood, hurling it across the yard and going,
Nailed it.
While your wife loses all respect for you.
She lost all respect for me a long time ago. I'm okay with it. She knows me well.
That was the least of her problems.
Exactly. So you've got wasps, you've got spiders.
Yep.
I feel like wasps outrank spiders.
Wasps by far is my problematic phobia. Like it ruins my life. That's a bad one that I have. That I actually have to account for wasps in my plans. And it's horrible and a difficult one to get over because you've got winter and spring and there are none. So your like tolerance drops.
Yeah.
And then once they start to reappear, you're like, oh, it's those things I'm scared of. But they're busy. So they're not interested in me. But you keep seeing them. Then sort of autumn hits and then you're like, oh, fuck, leave me alone. And you're like, your terror just like an allergy, like every subsequent exposure just makes you worse and worse and worse. And then all of that like thick skin disappears once they do, and then you have to start all over again. So they can fuck off. Wasps, by far the worst. Spiders, spiders I have a weird relationship with because I'm terrified of them, but I like them.
Mm-hmm. Make perfect sense.
Yes.
Yep.
Then I've got, so I'm not great with like clowns and dolls and people dressed up as animals, things like that, because it's anything where I can't like read a facial expression. Robots as well, I have a big problem with them too.
It's going to be really hard for our upcoming Halloween event.
Yeah, what?
Oh,
well, I doubt anybody's going to turn up dressed as a furry or something. That would be rather unlikely, I think.
Or the clown from It.
Oh, shit. Yeah,
I'll just shit myself and die.
Which one?
Any of them.
So the new one's not scary at all.
Oh, really?
Yeah, the previous one was fucking terrifying. They made a classic mistake there, which is they made the clown scary looking from the get-go.
Ah, right.
That's not the point there.
No.
It is supposed to be a nice, friendly, fun clown that you see at the circus.
Yeah.
And then it turns evil, and that's scary.
The whole point of, I think, Stephen King horror is that normal things are evil.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what I find hardest about Stephen King.
Exactly. When he wrote it, people weren't as scared of clowns as they are now.
Is it his fault?
It was a couple of things. I think the serial killer John Wayne Gacy was a major contributor to the fear of clowns, since he was one. Yeah. At which point people were like, oh shit, like we left our kids alone with a clown. And now look. So that was a big one. So I'm not great with that. Anything where I can't really read its face. I've got massive trypophobia.
Fear of the holes thing?
Yeah.
I don't know how to better say that, a fear of holes.
Yes, it is a fear of holes.
But like lots of holes, repeating holes.
Yes. So like a lotus flower, I think, or
Yeah.
a lotus root or something like that. Where
Sunflowers' fronts can be a bit rough.
Yeah. There's so many things that I just can't look at.
What do you call it? The frogs that carry their kids spawn inside of them and secrete them?
I don't know about that.
Don't look it up. That's the worst thing in the world. That made me feel quite queasy. For the
What is
love of God, don't look it up. But it's a frog that carries its spawn inside of it. And then when they're ready, they spring out through its skin. And the frog just develops thousands of holes and its children just crawl out.
Frog whose spawn
I'm looking forward to you throwing your phone across the room in a minute.
come out of its skin.
Yeah. Cathy is looking at her phone.
Oh, fuck! Oh, shit! That is fucking horrific. I feel sick. Oh, Jesus. That's fucking horrific. Why, nature? Why? Why would you make that? That poor frog. Heh. Oh, Jesus Christ. Why did I look it up? Oh, God. Heh. Oh, Jesus. That's horrific. Yeah, see that?
Yeah,
Not great with that.
that one makes me slightly queasy.
Oh God, I'm actually hot now. I'm sweating.
Cathy is actually visibly sweating and is turning red like her hair.
Oh God.
I can't believe you actually just went, you shouldn't look this up. You shouldn't look this up. Oh, okay.
Well, I'm an idiot.
Do that for the bit.
I always do that sort of
Exactly.
thing.
Don't do this. Okay, don't tell me what to do.
Are you not the boss of me? And then, I have regrets. Yeah, so I'm not great with that. I do a lot of weird little phobias like that I have. That one's a particularly strange one. Are you alright?
Yeah, no, I was just thinking about it. Oh.
Yes. Ugh. I was at my mum's recently. I was in my room.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm okay with that.
Said the adult woman. Anyway, I was lying there, gone to bed. Obviously, we'd had several drinks. So wasn't going to like fall asleep immediately. You know how alcohol sort of keeps you awake.
Yeah.
But anyway, so I was lying there. I had my iPad about a foot from my face, maybe less.
Yeah.
And I was watching Rick and Morty in the dark.
Yeah.
Like under the duvet sort of thing. I was watching it.
Like a teenager watching something illicitly.
No, because my mom was going to be like, you, go to bed, turn that off. Yes, Mum. Duvet. So I was watching this scene in Rick and Morty, and then like this black stick, like a branch, goes across the bottom right of the screen. Like really high contrast as well. Like it just came across. That's weird. I don't remember that in this episode. Huh, that's weird. And then another one went past. I'm like, hang on. What is that? That's weird. And I thought, if that's what I think it is, I might destroy this bed. So I like rolled back and Camo rolled out of the bed and then rolled off it. Now, Brad, if I might call your attention to a previous episode, what was my opinion that I expressed in that episode on pajamas?
Cathy doesn't wear pajamas.
Cathy doesn't.
Cathy sleeps as God made her.
Yes, in the knit.
Yep.
So, rolled out of the bed, flicked the light on, and there's a fucking tarantula on the bed.
Yep. An actual tarantula.
I squealed. Screamed is not the right word. Squealed is the word. And then went to run out the bedroom door and then remembered, I have jammies on. Grabbed a hand towel, like a fucking A4 page.
Went for one of your 16 towels, got the hand towel, the face cloth on accident.
I stacked them by size. So
Yeah,
I got the top one. Ran downstairs. My mum was in the kitchen preparing another drink. I were running with a fucking A4 page over my important bits. I'm like, Mom, there's a spider in my room. Mum's face just looked at me like, the fuck is happening? What is happening? She was like, oh, for fuck's sake. She got a postcard in a glass and we went upstairs together. My God, what a display. That my poor mum, I fucking spawned this idiot.
Yeah, this is my doing.
Yeah, I made this. Like, what happened with this one? The other two are fine. And then the spider had gone across my backpack and was against the radiator, underneath the radiator. My mum pulled the bag out of the way to put the glass on it, and it ran. And it ran towards the bed, like it was going to go under the bed. And I just started screaming oh my fucking God, if you can't catch that spider, I am not sleeping here tonight. I'll get an Airbnb. I'm going to burn the fucking house down. Mum's just caught the thing with the glass, put the postcard under it, and started to walk out of the room, seriously questioning, maybe I shouldn't have drunk while I was pregnant with her. And
maybe the doctors were right about this.
Yeah. When they were slapping whiskies and cigarettes out of my hand and heroin. She got to the landing, and I just sort of took a step back and appreciated the ridiculousness of this. And I just burst out laughing. I was I'm in my 40s. Standing here in a fucking hand towel while my mummy gets a spider out of my room for me. And my mum lost her shit. She couldn't stop laughing. She was like, I can't walk down the stairs with this glass and the postcard. So she had to sit on the stairs and slide down the stairs.
Bum shuffle down the stairs.
Yeah, the mum bum shuffle. Laughing her head off the whole way down. I'm like, thanks, Mum.
I kind of imagine you, in my mind, the picture is that the towel is so minimalistic. It's 16-year-old Cathy trying to sneak out to a party and your mum's like, you're not wearing that. That level of clothing,
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh, no. What do you call that? A dress? Says who? Calvin Klein?
Yeah. Oh, fucking hell.
Groovy.
So, however, at one point, that's what it was. At one point, Mum was trying to get the postcard under the spider, and I went, oh, watch his wee legs.
Yeah, don't hurt it.
Don't hurt him, yeah. And then he lunged at my mum's face while it was in the glass.
And it went, rawr.
Yeah.
Audibly.
I fucking have you. Yeah.
All 8 legs.
Shook its wee legs. Yeah, it's fucking horrible.
Oh, no.
People who don't have phobias are just wretched, horrible people who are unsympathetic, cold monsters.
Oh, there you go. Take that, audience.
Right, done. Enjoy the fact that nothing ruins your life. I hope you're happy, you pricks. However...
I am, on average, pretty happy. Thanks for
you're
asking.
scared of spiders, though.
Absolutely. That's just common sense.
However,
that's not a phobia. That's not irrational. That's a perfectly rational fear.
It's a perfectly rational fear if you're Australian. Because they have murder spiders.
They do have murder spiders.
Which brings me on to my next point. I don't understand people from, for example, Ireland being scared of snakes.
Because you don't have them?
No.
Okay.
So how on earth have you developed a fear of snakes? You've never seen one, maybe at the zoo, but it didn't do anything to you.
I'm scared of bears.
But you lived in Canada.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
But I had a friend of mine who was scared of getting into a lift and walking between a mother bear and its cubs and be like, no, in the elevator.
Oh, wow.
That was her phobia.
I didn't know bears were that commonplace in Canada that
Good
you would
day.
hit the ding and they left open. There's a
Rawr.
fucking bear in there.
Which floor can I get you, good sir?
Yeah. Yeah. The floor that you don't maul me on?
Yeah.
There is no floor like that, sorry.
Terrible.
Oh,
luck.
shit. Yeah. Why are so many people in the UK scared of sharks?
That I don't get. That fits your Irish snakes thing. There's no sharks in the UK. I was
How have you
terrified of
felt
sharks
this?
growing up in New Zealand.
That makes sense. They could have swum over from...
Yeah, and every now and then they happened.
It's a bit of a swim, though.
Yeah, so every now and then, like one great white would get lost, and it'd be a news story, and there's like
great whites.
there's a
Yeah,
great
the
white
great
swimming around, like I don't know, insert harbour name here, and it'd be the national news, and they'd be like, now it's over here, now it's over here, now it's over here, and it's closed
Don't
beaches.
swim here, don't swim here.
It's this one lost shark was like,
Sailing past going...
it's a bit cold. What's going on?
Yeah, I feel like this island was larger and
Yeah.
also more like this way.
Yeah.
Like rounder. What the fuck? Do you lose weight?
Yeah.
I like sharks. I'm a big fan of sharks.
I don't like sharks for the same reason I don't like bears. I don't like being reminded of the fact that I'm not on top of the food chain.
Oh, I've never felt like I
I'm
was.
happy with my ignorant bliss of the fact that for the vast majority of my life, I am the tippity top possible. You know what I mean?
As a tiny woman,
Yeah.
I've never felt that way.
Okay. As a tall man.
Yes.
No, I don't think I've got any massive phobias. Like my spider fear does not affect my life. Let's put it that way.
No.
Mm.
I mean, it's not like you're like, no, I'm not getting any wood from the wood pile because there might be a spider in there.
Yeah.
That's an irrational response
So,
to fear.
as a question I've been scoping as we've walked our way through this, is a very important, serious question.
Okay.
Would you rather a bath full of spiders or a bath with a clown?
Weird fucking question. I have to get into a bath with a clown.
Yep.
Can I talk to the clown?
Yes. You can talk to the spiders too if you want. They just don't talk back.
Can I talk to the clown before I get in the bath with them?
It might be a murder clown.
Is it a man or a woman clown?
It's the clown from It.
Oh shit, which one? If it's Tim Curry, I will break the door down to get into the bath with him.
I thought this was a challenge. Easy.
Yeah. What was it like working with Tom Cruise? Because he was in Legend.
Oh, I was trying to pick it. Yeah.
6 degrees of separation.
Yeah.
So am I allowed to talk to the clown before I get in the bath with him?
I guess so.
Then I'll get in the bath with the clown.
What are you going to say to him?
I'm going to gauge his mood.
Murdery.
Oh, his mood is murdery?
Yeah.
Well, then I don't want to get in the bath with a murderer. I don't care what he's dressed as.
So you'd get in a bath that was full of murder legs.
Murder legs?
Yeah, spiders. Murder legs.
I would not want to get into the bath with the spiders.
No.
However, if the alternative is I get murdered by a clown
Mm.
or I experience an absolute waking horror dream, I guess I go with horror dream because I walk away from it, but I'll never be the same again. I'll be a broken human being.
Wow, that got dark quickly.
Yeah. I thought it was going to be like a tub full of spiders or a tub full of wasps. I'm like, well, obviously spiders.
Yeah, exactly. I knew the answer to that one. That's why
Yeah.
I would bail on that one.
Would I get into a bathtub with a murderous clown or a murderous doll?
6 murderous dolls or 1 murderous clown. Which one could you take?
How many murderous dolls could you take? Would you rather fight 6 murderous dolls that are that big?
Yeah.
Well, the obvious question is, am I dealing with the dolls one at a time or
Yeah.
are they in a wave?
I think they could come at you as a group.
Oh, that's tough.
Could they circle you? Could they you
Yeah.
know, jump you from behind?
Do you know what they do?
Go for it.
Because I have seen Pet Cemetery. One of them would cut my Achilles.
That's what I was going to say. They'd go for the
tendon,
Achilles, yeah,
Yes.
when they're looking and stab, and then
Yeah.
you're down, then they've got you.
Just like that creepy little shit in Pet Cemetery.
Then they pounce.
So I don't like little kids. I find little kids terrifying in horror movies.
Mm.
Yeah.
That's
They're
fair.
so creepy. There's something, it's all about context because people say, oh, there's nothing like the sound of a child laughing. And you're like, yeah, try hearing the sound of a child laughing at 3 a.m. from your wardrobe. Then tell me it's a fucking delightful noise. Do you remember when Alexa had that weird glitch where it giggled like a child at 3 a.m? Do you not remember this? Alexa, I don't know what was wrong with it, but in some Alexas, it went at 3 a.m, wouldn't you shit?
Yeah.
I think one of the scariest things, reasonably scary things that ever happened to me was I I was still living with my parents at this point, so I was a teenager or whatever. And I was always awake super late at night because I'm a night person. And I heard a weird noise. I heard like a banging noise. I thought, I wonder what that is. And it went on for too long. And I thought, all right, well, mum and dad are asleep. Maybe they left the gate open. I'll go and close it. So I started to walk to the back of the house. The back of the house had those big, like, slidey glass doors with curtains over it. And the curtains were, like, billowing, right? Because they were open. The slidey door was open.
Yeah, it's a horror movie.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
So the curtain was billowing. And then as I got closer, I could hear, like, you know, like creepy whispery noises. And I was like, no, I'm not going out there. Don't be fucking stupid.
I know this movie. I've seen this movie.
I've seen this movie. I go out there even in my pajamas, I'm going to get murdered. So I turned to leave, and then the next thing, the curtain like billowed, and then this figure in white appeared in the doorway. At which point I was like, what the fuck? It was my mum.
Yep.
Who had heard the banging, had gone out and was swearing to herself under her breath while she did it. So she was coming back in going, stupid fuckers leaving the fucking gate open for me. I'm nearly shot. It was absolutely terrifying.
That is actually terrifying.
It is, yeah.
Nope.
So that's rational.
That's a rational fear, though. Exactly.
Yes.
That's okay.
Irrational is the time I was on a bus in Germany and a wasp got on. Not got on, flew on.
Ticket, please.
It flew on and I got so scared I actually passed out.
One for Munich. What?
I passed out.
Jesus.
It's not the first time either.
Jesus.
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever passed out before.
So scared.
Jesus.
Yeah. I have a very strange reaction to fear where I try to get my head up himself's t-shirt. I've done this several times where I've been really scared and grabbed his t-shirt and put like a pantomime horse and got up it. I don't know what. And you know what? He never stops me.
He's like, you're out.
He's like, well, this is clearly how she deals with her fear. I'll just let her get on.
I assume he's used to it now, but imagine the first time that happened, you're just like...
Looking for anything.
And he's in the beer garden having a sip, talking so on. So anyway, Roger, so I said to him, I said, stocks and bonds are down. And, oh, hello, Cathy. And anyway, so stocks and bonds are down. And what we need to do is invest in gold. He's
going to like lift his t-shirt and I'm going to go, open your mind. Like Total Recall.
Yes.
Start the reactor.
Oh, it's such a weird movie. I love that one.
Have you ever been to Cheddar Gorge in the West Country-ish? Cheddar, I guess, in Ingerland?
Sure, I'll take your word for it. No. Well, Cathy drinks whiskey. Composes herself.
Cheddar Gorge is lovely. I highly recommend it.
Mm-hmm.
Lovely place for a hike. However.
Wasps?
Nope.
Cheddar. How's the cheese?
Oh, really good.
I bet.
And it's where they keep it. They have you go like look through caves. There's like a natural cave formation and you can go in with a tour guide and they've got stalactites and stalagmites and mites. You know what I mean?
I just realised my irrational fear. I've forgotten. Caves. I don't do underground. I don't do caves. I don't do tight spaces.
Oh.
I'm not claustrophobic. I'm just not going underground.
Oh my god. I know exactly the film to make you watch and you will die. You will fucking die. Awesome. The Descent.
Not The Descent.
Yes.
No.
That's the film to make you watch.
I don't do crawl spaces.
So good.
People getting stuck. All that. No.
It is like vomitously scary, that film. Oh, there's a bit in it where they like have to wiggle through this teeny tiny hole. I won't tell you what happens, but it's like, oh, I want to die. I left the cinema with himself watching that, and he he turned and looked at me and looked at his hand, and there were wee crescent marks in it from where I'd been holding his hand so hard that I'd made a mark, and he went, "How?"
Oh, Noah, what have I done?
Well, that's problem solved because this cave has two of your phobias then. So you'd have to make your way through the underground cave system, which you're not keen to do.
Yep.
And then you get to the very end of it and they're like, oh, and this is where we store all the cheese under here because it's nice and cool, right?
Ooh.
So thanks for coming and checking out our cave system today. Interestingly, so the exit's down there at the end of this corridor, the end of this tunnel, but we have a rare breed of spider that does all of its breeding on the fucking ceiling of this tunnel.
Oh.
Bye!
Yeah.
To which I said, what?
Yeah.
That black stuff on the ceiling isn't mold. He was like, no, spider babies.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, cool, awesome. Do you have a flamethrower? Or B, can I just go back through the caves, please?
Yeah.
And he was genuinely like, no, you can't go through the caves. Why would you not want to go up the tunnel? No one in the history of visiting this place has ever had arachnophobia. I've never even heard of it. I didn't know there was a film. This was his attitude. I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? So now I have to do this gauntlet run through one of my greatest fears to get out the other end. So I was, well, I turned to himself and said, what's going to happen, right? It's pantomime horse time. And I put myself up his t-shirt as much as I could, wrapped my arms around his waist and went, go! And we fucking belted up this corridor at top speed. My man, he's the most patient man in the world. And got out the other side, and then I went, like, I was convinced they were all over me.
That's so not right. Oh no. I was in, I think it was Croatia, and we went kayaking. And it was cool. And we went for a paddle and got sunburnt, and it was nice. We went to see some islands and saw some wildlife or whatever.
It's a very specific, list of activities.
Yeah, well,
got sunburned, saw wildlife.
Yeah, saw some islands. It was kayaking.
Saw some lobsters, realised it was a mirror.
Exactly. And then in the end, he was like, hey, do you want to see this really cool cave on the way back? And the whole group's like, yeah. I'm like, God damn it.
Oh, see, this is it. When all my friends are like, do you want to go and sit in the beer garden in September outside and drink beer? And they all go, yeah. And I go, oh, shit. Well, that's my entire evening ruined.
Yeah. And so we pull up and we tie up the kayaks. Yeah. And he goes, oh, okay, cool. So the cave's over there. And he points at a cliff. I'm like, where is cave? I can't see cave. And he goes, oh, it's easy. The entrance is under the water.
Don't be fucking stupid. Are you trying to kill tourists?
Yeah, is swim down, swim through this meter-long tunnel and pop up the other side. And you're in a big,
Are you joking?
What do you call it? Underwater cave with a massive air bubble at the top. I'm like,
no.
Fuck that noise. No.
Yeah, I'll look after everyone's mobile phone.
Yeah.
You guys go.
Unpleasant.
You did it?
I did it. I was not a big fan of it.
Yeah.
I was with someone else who very much did not enjoy it either. And that made me feel better about it.
Yeah, because you were like, look at this big scaredy cat.
So there was a shared horrible experience. But,
oh, good. Well, that's what holidays are all about, aren't they?
Bonding
shared
over
horrible
shitting yourself.
experiences. That's horrible. I can't believe they would make people do that. It's like something out of Enid Blyton, like the famous Five or something. You find pirates.
Do you want to know my favourite made-up phobia?
Go.
So Gary Larson,
yes,
cartoonist, The Far Side, has given us two great scientific terms.
Ooh.
One is the thangamizer.
The tail,
the tail of the Stegosaurus,
yes,
which doesn't have a name until he famously called it the thangamizer.
And all the paleontologists went, fair enough.
Take it. And so now that's officially a name. Yeah. And the second one is, I'm going to mispronounce this, so I'm going to have a good crack with confidence. Anatidophobia. I'm going to say that again. Anatidophobia. Anatidiophobia.
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 I know what it is. I know what this phobia is.
What is anatidiophobia?
It's the fear that a duck is watching you.
It is the fear that a duck is watching you, which is apparently now again a word that people use because he just made it up.
That's so specific.
So specific. That's a good irrational thing.
Why would you care if a duck was watching you?
You ever walk through Hyde Park? Those swans are like,
that's because they expect you to give them bread.
I don't like big birds.
And I cannot lie.
Like the problem I've got with geese and swans is that they're too close to a dinosaur in my mind.
Yeah. Good point.
So you sit there and watch them like walk across the grass. And I've had this in Hyde Park.
And in your head you're like, dun 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 dun.
Exactly.
Dun, 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 dun,
One time I'm in Hyde Park on my bike and I just stopped to take a photo because it was very pretty. And there was a layer of fog across the grass and it was beautiful. And then whilst that music played in the background, a flock of geese walked past and all looked at me. And my anatidiophobia kicked in big time. And I'm like,
why are they looking at me?
Why are they looking at me? Because they would take you if they could.
Yes, they would.
And for 350 million years of evolution and a couple of teeth, they could take you.
What is it? 40% of Britons believe that they could take a goose in a fight.
I'm pretty sure I couldn't.
No.
Okay, let me rephrase that. I think if it was me and a goose locked in a room, I'm coming out of that room and the goose isn't. but I'm not coming out without battle scars.
Oh, absolutely.
I'm going to win that fight, but
You're
I'm not.
also not coming out without dinner.
That goose is going to hold his own.
That goose is cooked.
Yeah. But he'll give it a good shout.
Yes.
A swan? Ooh, swans are bigger than you think they are.
And also, you'd kind of feel bad.
Well, shouldn't have started then, should he?
Yeah.
Don't start what you can't
Don't
finish.
start shit you can't finish, Mr. Swan. What a weird, battle cry from the people outside the room. What's he doing in there? Yeah, it's a very specific, strange phobia. There are some phobias that even I am like, come on.
What do you got? Who do you want to publicly embarrass?
There's a whole list of them. One of them is well, I did find one.
Let's try and isolate our audience even more by calling them out that the listener has this one.
Oh, well, so the first one that I read up about, I'm like, actually, that feels quite reasonable. So there's amaxophobia, which is fear of driving or being driven.
Driving or being driven?
Yeah.
That rules out a lot, doesn't it?
I guess just being in a vehicle.
Yeah, I guess
while
so.
it moves. So I could see that being massively detrimental to your life, because you would have to be in walking distance of your work.
Mm.
And I mean,
limits the pool, doesn't it?
To a certain extent, that would be irrational fear. There's a very specific one, which is arachibutyrophobia.
Oh, a fear of blowtorches?
No, it's you would never in a million years guess it. Fear of peanut butter sticking to the roof of your mouth.
Nice.
Which I get.
That is
it's annoying.
Annoying, but not a phobia.
I wouldn't call it an irrational fear. And also, not going to impact your life a whole bunch.
Well, you can't have peanut butter
don't
jelly.
Eat peanut butter. It's peanut butter jelly time.
Exactly.
Not for them.
Mm.
I think you've got this one, and you'll probably guess what it is pretty quickly. Banana phobia. It's literally what it sounds like.
A fear of bananas?
Yes.
I don't. Scared of bananas. I just don't like to be in the same rooms with them.
Brad walks
That's
in.
perfectly
Morning,
common
everyone. Who left a banana here? There's globophobia, which is fear of balloons, which I get because I get anxious if someone's going to pop a balloon.
Mm.
So I'm not a huge fan of that. Then there's very specific one, which is hippopotamonstrous quipidalophobia.
I know this one. Ironically, the fear of long words.
That's just cruel. That phobia's name is up there with dyslexia being so hard to spell.
Yeah.
And lisp having an S in it.
Or abbreviation of abbreviation being such a long word.
A brev?
Yeah, brev.
Yeah.
It's the longest abbreviation possible.
Probably, yeah. It's just dumb. Compoundophobia is the fear of buttons. I don't quite know. But again, people who have that phobia, I imagine their life is hell.
Yeah, listening to this going, God damn it.
But I'd be sitting here looking at your shirt right now going, oh, fuck, we're all going to die. But because I don't have that phobia, it's very difficult for me not to be like, that's dumb.
Sympathize,
However, my fear of wasps, totally reasonable.
Hmm.
People being scared of dogs, I'm like, how are you scared of dogs? Which is crazy. Because dogs do actually kill people.
Yeah, dogs are bitey.
Yeah.
They got teeth.
Which is kind of strange. Pedophobia.
Fear of pedas?
Fear of children.
Oh, fair enough.
I'm not scared of them. I'm pretty sure I could take them.
I've seen that music video from Corn.
I kick the shit out of those kids.
One at a time, sure, but if they come as a group.
Not at 3 in the morning in the
Yeah,
wardrobe,
exactly.
though. That's a whole different thing. This one I kind of have. Pupophobia, which is a fear of puppets, dummies, and marionettes.
Oh, not the fear of the Pope.
But that would be popophobia. There was a whole episode of Buffy about that. So it must be quite a common one. That seems reasonable. Toilet phobia. Well, obviously we're all scared of those toilets now for myriad reasons. Either the floor is slippy, you slip in and do the splits by accident, or you're like, oh my God.
Remarkably precise story. Who could that have happened to, I wonder?
Fucking soap dispenser leaked.
Anyway. As we come to the end of Cathy's list,
yes,
we also come to the end of our glasses of whiskey.
We really did hammer through those, didn't we?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, what do you think?
I prefer A.
Oh, that was quick. All right, fine.
Yeah. A was nicer. I don't know. It's just tastier.
This is our first semi-final.
And I feel like it's a very battle of the sexes, because you've got Dingle versus
Dingle versus Grace.
Yeah.
Does that colour your choice at all?
I would like Grace to win, just, from the feminist point of view. However, I do suspect that was Dingle, and it tasted like Dingle. Not that I know.
And we're back to the Dingle jokes.
I've got
We did so well.
Dinglephilia.
Dinglephilia.
Yeah.
The opposite of Dinglephobia.
Mm.
Yes, you are correct in your guesses.
Woo!
A is the Dingle. Cathy loves the Dingle.
Kathy does love the Dingle. Kathy spots the Dingle anywhere.
Cathy doesn't like Grace.
Oh, Kathy does.
Yeah, sorry, Grace. You're lovely and you've done really well. Fantastic. Especially for a newer whiskey, I think, a younger whiskey.
She is, yeah.
You've done well. You've stood up well. You've got all the way to the semi-finals. You should be proud.
Yeah.
But unfortunately, Grace, this has fallen to the Dingle.
Yep. Second place, first loser. Well done.
Up next week, we will have Redbreast versus Powers in our second semi-final.
Yes, so we need to buy more Powers because we killed the bottle last week.
We did accidentally end another bottle of Powers. And that will give us the result from that will give us our semi-final pairing. And from that, we will decide the best Irish whiskey.
Yeah.
And after that, we're switching sides and going into the Scotch-Off.
And I get to insult you.
As opposed to normal. All that leaves us to say is we hope you've enjoyed this week's conversation around phobias and why wasps are actually the devil and not at all the rational fear.
You're all a bit more sympathetic to people with phobias, you jerks.
Yes, we do love you, audience.
Yes.
Be more sympathetic, fucktards.
Also, you can buy us a coffee.
You can buy us
Buy Brad a coffee.
at buymeacoffee.com/AndNoChill. You can support our debaucherous ways and buy us a whiskey. You can comment on this episode wherever you're listening or watching it.
What are your phobias?
Tell us what your phobias are. Let us know in the comments below. Or tell us we're weird. Or tell us you've got a fear of feathers.
Photo. You're scared ducks are watching you.
Yeah, or tell us how to pronounce anatodiophobia as well. That works too.
Could you take a goose in a fight? I'd like to know.
Oh yeah, that's a good point. Could you take a goose in a fight? I would like to know that. Tell us that below.
Yeah.
Apart from that, you can tell us these things on
Instagram,
YouTube,
Blue
Spotify, or Blue Sky, all at
and
No Chill.
TikTok.
And TikTok.
Yes.
We've been getting the views on the TikToks.
Yes, we have. Surprising.
TikTok likes us.
For some reason.
Well, I like me.
Well, you should.
We love you all.
All right, fine. Yeah.
Bye.
Bye. You need to work on your high-pitched voice.
I don't have a high-pitched voice.
I can get you a high-pitched voice.
Bye. Bye.